Welcome again, Maxim here, and in this video I will show you news and changes in the latest update, Abyss of Dagath. New Warframe, weapons, new mods, many quality of life changes, reworks, and a large number of cosmetic items. Let's get started. First, new game mode, Extermination in Abyssal Zone. You start the mission by using a special beacon. You can buy it from the basic Syndicate's offer for 5000 standing points. The galleon you need to visit orbits around Ceres. This is Extermination with additional goal. Find the right number of the Fixos, one for each player. These are special items that you carry like a data unit. You have to bring them to the extraction. Each Defixo will apply one of 8 curses on you, which can make the gameplay a bit more difficult. The curse is active while carrying the Fixo. After completing mission in normal mode, you will receive 6 up to 8 Vein Thorns. On the Steel Path, 11 or 12. You do not increase these numbers by bringing additional Defixos to the extraction. Vainthorn is used to build Dagath and her weapon, Dorrclave. Blueprints for them can be found in the new room in the dojo, Dagath's Hollow. There, next to the catafalque, you can listen to Grandmother's story about Dagath. Other playable additions include Grendel, Zylok, and Masseter Prime. To get them, look for relics with their components. Cosmetics. You will come across new Void Shell skins on the market. Nidus, Mirage, and Protea received them. A new Syandana and the Sentinel attachments are also available. You will find a Halloween Lotus skin, as well as several new skins for various weapons, an armor set for Warframe, and the new color palette. Browse the new Market tab. Additionally, Zaub and Commodore Prime Operator Suit can now be used on the Drifter. Okay, let's move on to the changes in mechanics. First of all, shields. From now on, instead of 25, they absorb 50% of damage that hits you. The shield gating mechanic has changed. Until now, it provided 1.3 seconds of invulnerability after depleting fully charged shields, or 0.33 seconds when shields had not enough time to fully recharge. Now the duration of the invulnerability depends on how much the shields were charged before they were depleted. The minimum protection time is 0.33 seconds, the maximum is 2.5, with 1150 shields or more. So the Decaying Dragon Key is a thing of the past. If you are interested in mods for shield regeneration delay reduction, this stat can reach a maximum of 80%. Increasing it more will have no effect. A new mod dedicated for shield gating has been added to the vaults on Deimos. You can check the guide on how to farm these vaults. It is now visible in the upper right corner, or you can find it in the description. Mods for increasing health, shields, armor and energy have changed descriptions, but also is changed how they calculate their bonuses. Previously, calculations were made on the values of a given Warframe stat at rank 0. Currently, they do this based on the values at the maximum level. These changes also occurred in the Necromech and Archwing mods. A full list of which mods and how have been changed can be found in the description. In Focus Lens, conversion values have been increased, so you will earn more points. Many of the Nightwave challenges have been changed. The tasks' completion requirements are significantly reduced, so that you can complete them much faster. Nightwave itself has received a special screen when you open the new season for the first time. Kahl's missions have also been changed. On missions, you will find more various weapons, Kahl runs faster and is better at loot and enemies detection. There were some adjustments to the damage attenuation for Archon Hunts. I will describe this mechanic in more detail in a separate video, but if you want to know now what has been changed in it, check the link in the description. Flawed Mods are removed from the drop tables. If someone would like to have them, for example for collecting purposes, you can find them in a special garbage container on Iron Wake on Earth. Other amenities for beginner players. Many story missions have been revisited and their individual elements have been made more easier. Some junctions have also been improved. Added Universal Enemy Radar. By default, each player now has an enemy detection range of 30 meters, and this value can be increased with mods. Assassination missions have also received improvements. Individual elements have been adjusted to make missions easier and/or shorter. MK1 weapons in the story quests have been replaced with their normal variants. In addition, Cetus Wisps no longer escape, and Voidreek is easier to build, as some of the required resources have been replaced with ones that are easier to acquire. Other more significant changes: tracking animals is now clearer and, therefore, easier. Visual changes have occurred in the HUD. In the options, you will find several possibilities for highlighting opponents or players. Another convenient thing is an automatic melee combat. You don't have to click all the time. Warframe will attack continuously if you hold down the attack button. These changes apply to all weapons except glaives and wolf sledge. An interesting new feature is the ability to check the descriptions of specific buffs. On the pause menu, you can move your cursor on the active effects icons and check their description. Have you ever been puzzled by the unique properties of individual weapons? Now you have detailed insight into whether and what unique properties a given weapon has. If the weapon has unique features, you will see a special icon in the modding window. When you hover the cursor, a description will appear. Now it is time for reworks. First one, companions. From now on, they do not die, but become incapacitated. Then the recovering process begins on them, regardless of which companion you have. Sometimes you can speed it up, just like when you revive a downed pet. This translates into fact that companions are immortal. They also have higher base stats to help them get downed less often. Many new mods have also been added. They can be found at Masseter on Cetus, Business on Fortuna, and Sun on Necralisk. And finally, we come to the Hydroid rework. Previously, he was the only Warframe who could remove armor from enemies, but only in part. Currently, he is a great option for players for whom reducing armor is the basis of the game. His passive guarantees 50% armor reduction on the attacked enemy, regardless of whether you use skills or weapons. The first and second skill attacks with corrosive damage. So, on their own, they are able to remove all the enemy's armor, and they also deal some damage. The third skill causes the more mobs you mark with one skill use, the more corrosive damage they will receive. Brilliant modifier. Additionally, it permanently removes some or all the opponent's armor, while granting more armor to Hydroid. The tentacles from the fourth skill no longer wiggle the opponents, but will keep them stable in the air. A very good rework. Finally, I will mention redisposition of Rivens mods. For those interested in exact values or all changes in this update, links are in the description. And that's all in this video. If you have any questions, please type them in the comment section or visit one of my streams on Twitch. Link is in the description. See you next time. Bye.